Hi beautiful people, I'm so glad to welcome you on my channel in this winter season, and we're going to start this season from the reading This Message Was Meant to Find You. And we have 3 groups today, and in the beginning of each group we're going to lit the intention candle. Each of those colors is going to represent one concrete intention which I will describe to you in your reading. So to receive the message that was meant for you, let's choose your group. For group 1, we have today Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you, and black color candle. For group 2, we have Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life, with white color candle. And for group 3, we have today Messenger, Serious Energy, bringing harmony and balance, with blue candle. If you still didn't decide, you can pause video here or rewatch previous part of the video where I named the options. And when you will choose your reading, go to the timestamps down below to receive your personal reading and message what you need to hear right now. It is normal to be drawn to more than one pile because there could be some other important messages in a few of those piles for you. And we are going to start from the group 1 right now. Welcome group 1, you decided to choose the Child of the Cosmos card and this black color candle. And first of all, I want to tell you that this card that you decided to choose is really important because this is the hidden message that your soul or maybe your subconscious or even your inner child needed to hear the most right now. So I will repeat, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I feel that sometimes you forget about it. Even if you are connected to your soul, to this light that is inside you, even if you are a spiritual person, sometimes in the moments when you need it the most, you might forget that absolutely all your actions are dictated by the intelligence of the universe. And of course, your intuition is really important. Even when you make mistakes, you make them because it's important for you to experience the consequence of this mistake. And I truly believe that your soul always chooses the right option, even if for our ego, this option was maybe painful. And the black color of the candle represents the need for security right now for you in your life. So when I'm going to lit this candle, I want to ask you to concentrate on the need of security, safety, maybe comfort. Try to ask yourself what I lack in my life to feel absolutely secure. It could be something material, or it could be something psychological. If you have conflicts, even if you feel that those conflicts are not so important, or you know how my clients sometimes would deprecate their conflicts, telling me that, but this person is not so important for me. Like, I don't like them. Why I would spend my time on session on them? And I always remind my clients that the problem is that you experience those negative emotions to this unimportant person every time when you see them. And even if you don't want it, you spend your energy. It triggers some negative beliefs inside you. So they actually harm you. The problems with them harm you. So if you have any annoying baby people in your life or annoying situation or anxiety about possible threatening future, choose one theme from all this if you have something and try to concentrate and create an intention right now. I want to offer you to create an intention from I want to. And then you can create something like, I want to feel secure in my home. I want to build safe relationships and comfortable relationships, for example, with this person. Or I want to feel confident and calm in this situation or near this person. Let's do 1 or 2 deep breaths together. So deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. And the last time. And out. Now please concentrate on one concrete phrase. Don't be greedy. Even if you need more, even if you need security in many different situations, then maybe you can create an intention that could include all other aspects. Like, I want to feel confident and secure every day in my life, for example. Let's lit your candle and it will burn and bring your intention to the other world. And I can see here that the fire is very stable, and it was pretty quickly, it turned out to be big and beautiful. It moved a lot right in the beginning, and right now, yeah, it's like dancing here and there. And I feel that sometimes some of you can really experience disbelief, that feeling secure in current situation is impossible. It's okay. Sometimes we can't believe that now nothing can help us. And like, I don't want you to judge yourself for those thoughts if you have them. All right, so what is an important message that was meant for you today, group number 1? It's burning pretty fiercely. If you see, I think you can, oh yeah, you definitely can see it on camera. There could be some very aggressive conflicts even for some of you, I feel it. With this Mars retrograding, you can clear and cleanse some deeper wounds with conflicts with others. And when I said it, yeah, I see the reaction of the candle. Okay, let's continue our reading. Today we're going to use Star Seeker deck. And yeah, we have for you the Star, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Even from this, when I choose the Star, I already started to feel that in your life, maybe there is a situation that is connected to your dream, to your big desire, to your big purpose here. And it is a situation where you readying yourself for a big challenge. You experience some increase in positive emotions, and you experience some increase in maybe even life satisfaction. With this Queen of Pentacles, she's smiling, she's grooming herself, and everything is pretty nice. All cards are pretty good. This witch that is flying on her broomstick in this Six of Wands, she is happy and free. Obviously, Ace of Wands represents this divine gift in our passion and desire, and the Star is the card of hope. So I feel that this is currently there is an energy decrease, and currently there is increase of hope for you, and you're preparing to maybe even start a new chapter of your life, or just a new project, something connected to your purpose here. And we have Magician, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, such a strong reading here, and the Sun. Oh, the Sun is one of the most important cards for everyone, to be honest, but especially for creators, because I feel that the Sun represents exactly this long-awaited results. We worked for it so much, and we received what we wanted. With the Seven of Cups lying underneath the Ace of Wands, I can see that even this new project or new path or new idea that is inside your head has some layer of uncertainty, in a way that you can choose many different paths, how you can actually manifest your idea in reality. And sometimes you can experience this brain fog, especially with our Mercury in retrograde that began right now, I guess, if you're watching in this video when it's just posted. So Sometimes you may experience those peaks of sudden anxiety or uncertainty, but I feel that you actually have a power in your hands. This Queen of Swords, she is straightforward, she knows what she has to do, and she has good trained skill of cutting out something that doesn't work for her. And with the Magician, this is really important to understand that to be able to make magic, you have to be very concentrated and you have to actually read signs around you, read your intuition, and strike in the best moment for you. So I see here a lot of magic, to be honest, for you. Maybe you're connecting to the power of magic, and on the back of the deck we have the Emperor. All that you're doing right now, all those adult action from the psychological perspective, right? Like adult, mature actions that you're thinking about and doing right now, they are the result of all previous days when it was difficult for you, but you continued believing in yourself. Sometimes hope was there, or maybe there was a lot of hope. And right now I see that you experience confidence and you're ready to actually create, manifest, and do what it needs to do. It's interesting that our light, our candle acts like this. It's so fierce. Now I actually can connect those actions. And I feel that for some of you, it could be that like you're ready to solve the conflict. You're ready to solve the situation in your life that was earlier. You maybe thought that I cannot do anything with this. I just have to wait till the moment when it will be gone. But right now I feel this urge and this power inside you. You're ready to change the situation, yourself and people around you. Because if they are not ready to come forward to meet you somewhere in the middle, then like you're taking this responsibility on yourself. For some of you, responsibility in a relationship. For some of you, this responsibility like in your life. You stop blaming a lot and shifting responsibility on circumstances or on other people. And you start, or maybe already doing it quite some time, asking yourself, okay, these are the circumstances. What exactly I can do to make the situation the most beneficial for myself? This attitude of the Emperor, this is a lesson of stepping into your power. If you experience sometimes situation where you're not sure if it's your intuition or if it's your ego talking, you definitely can try to connect to, and I feel that you have this deeper connection. Magic is opening inside you and around you, those synchronicities, this ability to shift the reality. So sometimes you have this doubt in your intuition. I feel a message from the universe that you have to come back to the word of trust. Or like I said in the beginning of the reading, trust that absolutely any decision that you're going to make was destined for you. Also, I have for you card Temperance. And this deck is the boring tarot deck, and it will represent us your shadow situation right now. 6 of Pentacles, shadow that, let's see, 6 of Swords. We have 666 here. And 5 of Swords. Let me move it a little. So first of all, 666 is about stability. Maybe because everything, you are going for stability yourself. You're going to do it and you're ready to ask for help. You're ready to receive this help. It's a bit difficult for you because I feel that earlier you were more, maybe first for some of you on shy side, and for others of you on like you lack of trust that other can actually help you. But right now I feel that those are needs of your shadow that want to be accepted by you. And this is a need for asking for help. And this is a need to move forward and consciously leaving behind something that doesn't work. And with 6 of Wands, that was more on your light aspect, I see that you're actually in contact with your shadow right now. You know that you are a greedy person. You know that it's really difficult for you. It could be really difficult for you to wait the right moment. But you already so many times experience your shadow aspect on yourself that you learned your lessons, I believe, with your greediness. And I feel that you're ready to, you know, the difference between understanding and knowing. Like when you understand that you're a greedy person, you just kind of nagging about it and complaining about it. Oh, I am so greedy, I cannot wait. And when you actually know that you're a greedy person, greedy for what, right? For I want it here and now, most of all. So when you know that you're a greedy person, then you do everything you can to stop yourself from this greedy action. Like you use techniques, you learn how to calm down yourself, you learn other aspects of psychology that could help you or spirituality. And I feel that you are this person who already knows. You're accepting the truth about yourself. With Five of Swords, this self-sabotage, right? You know that you won't avoid conflict. It's here, like you have both strong and powerful desire to go forward and solve conflict as it is, looking straight in the eyes of your inner, first of all, enemy, right? And there is another side in you that wants to just use standard and normal self-sabotage behavior that is very, that you used a lot in your life before. So you accepting more this part. You're again telling yourself that, yeah, I know that I want to play my game. I want to drink or smoke, choose your fighter, right? But again, if I'm going to open my game, I'm like playing right now, personally, me, Soonie, I'm playing right now, and this is my self-sabotage, bad self-coping behavior. Definitely no. If I'll open the game, I will not be able to work after it. So at least I know it, and this is why if I need to work, I tell myself, I will open the game only after work. You know that you cannot stand this change in energies. You definitely know it. So this helps me to avoid these negative consequences of my game. Also, I want to look at some oracle cards for you to see maybe additional information about your energies. Let's see, we have 3 cards here. Fish, Hawk, and Pantera in reverse. So your strong sides here are, first of all, connection to intuition, really strong. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to say. You might be scared of your aggression here. You might be scared of your inner animal. Maybe sometimes you experience issues with aggression, like you judge other people, you can be really harsh in moments when you're scared, first of all. So I feel here that, again, you are aware of this side of yourself and you're ready to go to solve conflicts, even if this side exists. But you're, again, strong side with this fish and hawk. Connection to your subconsciousness, connection to magical symbols, connection to even, I feel, maybe dreams, like prophetic dreams here. And also extremely acute sense of seeing the truth, connecting different dots. You're like hawk flying pretty high. From this height, you can see everything that is beneath you, and you can see how you need to move and what you need to do right now. It's like the energy of energy of this 6 of Wands and Queen of Swords together, because again, she's flying high, right? So I feel this concentration in yourself. I know what I have to do, and I already doing what I need. Maybe you're a bit harsh on yourself, feeling that you can do more. It's all right. First of all, it's all right to judge yourself for this, but it's better to remember about your inner partner in reverse that can sometimes, again, be too harsh, too aggressive. And if you're afraid to judge or attack other person or people, Try to work on self-judgment. How often do you attack yourself? How often do you deprecate your behavior or your visuals, anything about you? Like how often you say excuses before other people's for your behavior or visuals, something like this. And if it's quite a lot, then to be able to save others from your aggression, start saving yourself from your aggression. There is a concrete action that you can actually do in the moments when you see that you experience this negativity towards yourself. When you, for example, say, "Oh yeah, I don't look so good today. Like, don't look at me. I had a party yesterday. Don't look at me. I look pretty bad." For example, this phrase, right? In this moment, you have to, even if it would feel artificial. Everything that we learn first feels artificial, right? But you have to tell yourself positive truth. Yes, of course, you may feel that you are ugly or you behave strangely, but there is always positive truth there because you're trying your best, because like you're living your life as you can and it's beautiful already, and you don't have to look extremely attractive by the patriarchy standards every day. You don't need to look like it never. Yeah. So, do you feel me here? Group number 1. Wow, we have the warrior card for you. You're definitely warrior, like you are. If you lost connection to your power, maybe in the nearest past, right now you're already there. You're back on the track, and I resonate with you so much. This is my first reading in a month or so, public reading like on YouTube. And I just, not only stepping into your power, but actually accepting it from the different way, more mundane maybe way, more like practical way. Like, yes, this is it. This is my power. My power is in my desires. My power is in my emotions. My power is my skills that I learned earlier. This is who you are. And if you want to change your life, if you don't stand something, this is your responsibility to go and change it. You feel it right now. I know that you feel it. This diamond, of course, obviously in the forehead, represents beautiful, shining third eye. Like opening your eye on the truth. That's what you're going through right now. And the snake here represents the resilience and flexibility. Like before, maybe much earlier in your life, you were too stubborn and straightforward, like a bull, like not moving. But right now, we see that a stubborn part of you is dying, and flexible and adjustable part that knows what it wants and going forward for it and moving in this beautiful way, like avoiding circumstances and obstacles that it cannot overcome. This is a strength of adult mind. That's what I want to tell you. Strength of adult mind. More accepting, but then on the other side, not just giving up, never. No, definitely no. Like you're accepting and not giving up, and you're going forward for it, and you're just doing what you have to do. You might feel a bit scared, and this is why, again, black color candle, right? You might feel this need for security more here, and try to connect with your body. This could be a really good suggestion for yourself, because when we are too much up in our higher chakras, for example, those chakras that are connected to our mind, first of all, right? We might be too anxious because of our fantasies of some negative future, for example. So if you feel that you lack of security, beside concrete physical actions that can help you, you also have to start connecting emotionally and energetically with the lower chakras of your body by doing physical activity and actually concentrating in this moment on this feeling of stability, like I'm in my body, this is it. Even if you experience some pain in your body, this is also a reminder of the fact that your body is alive. It's here. You are in it. You are it while you're in this material form, right? So definitely connection to lower chakras like root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra is very, very much needed here. Even in this rainbow, I see that like the warmer colors prevail, and this is exactly 3 colors of our lower chakras. And like your candle is crazy. I never saw this fierce fire. You are fierce. And enjoy this time in your life. Enjoy, my love. There are different situations, different times, right? Sometimes we feel down and sometimes we feel like you feel right now. And this is just amazing. I'm, first of all, proud of you. And second, like, congratulations. Don't be scared that this feeling of power can dissipate, right? Don't be scared that sometimes in the future you might start feeling down again. Trust, again, coming back to the word trust that life has its own cycles, nature has its own cycles, and you are going in the right cycle, natural cycle for you. And right now, this is an increase in your energies. Thank you for being with me, group number 1. And I hope to see you in other readings. Please comment down below if something resonated with you. And of course, I would like to ask you to subscribe if you're still not with me. It's really important for my channel to grow faster so that I can actually build my career on YouTube. Thank you again and see you next time. Bye. Welcome group 2. Today decided to choose cracked open card and white color candle. And this card is the message that your soul wanted to hear today. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I feel here that you are right now in such an important moment where you have to accept the fact that it is over. Something cracked open inside you to be able to give a birth to the new you. And you are so much ready to accept the fact that new you is coming to this new world around you. It is painful, however, it is so much awaited freedom for you. And the white color candle that I decided to choose represents clarity. I want to lead this intention candle together with you. But before we'll do it, I want to ask you to create an intention that would be about some clarity in your life. If you lack clarity, if you want to know something, maybe about other person's behavior or your own situation, you can think about it right now and formulate it in a way that I want to know, I want to have clarity, I want to be confident in something, I want to have enough knowledge to move forward with confidence and ease. And before I lit the candle, I want to ask you to do 3 deep breaths in. Let's do it together. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And last time, and out. Please think about your intention right now. Try to connect to it with your soul and heart. And let's lit your intention candle. I see that the fire is very calm and steady. It's so beautiful. It's so tender. It's like your angels answering you on your intention. The clarity that you're seeking for, you have a right for it, and naturally it will come to your life. Don't try to force it, but be ready for answers that you are asking for. Be ready to accept the reality, and it will open itself before you. Today we're going to use the Star Seeker deck for your reading, the message that you need to hear right now. Let's see, Spirit, what number group number 2 needs to hear right now? We have for you Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. It is about your efforts. You put so much effort into something. 7 of Swords, Judgment, 5 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. You put a lot of efforts into something really important for you. You are trying to build something here, and you gained many wounds during this path, and it's tiring for you, but you don't give up. You see clear picture before you. It's sometimes your vision might not be that clear as you wish, only because other people's opinion has some impact on you. But I feel here that in the end you stay strong and find ways how to be honest with yourself, first of all. I see here some form of betrayal. And this betrayal, again, happening, first of all, because you betrayed yourself and you tried to lie yourself, and you were closing your eyes on some very obvious signs. And now, when it's already happened, you understand that your intuition was very strong. But you just ignore it because you tried to make more comfortable for you and for others around you, maybe also for others around you. But unfortunately, this avoidance of the straightforward conflict, straightforward conversation, either with someone around you or with yourself, that led you to some consequences where you might experience lack of trust right now because of the actions that you did before. However, on the other side, I feel this fire inside you, this Judgment card, look at it. Very interesting representation of the Judgment card. Those flames around her, and she's basically dancing, or she definitely experienced joyful moment of the acceptance of her calling, of her passion. It's like, yes, I know what I have to do, and I am accepting fully my power and my desires here. It might not be so easy to dance in flames. However, if it is your path, when you're accepting it, you become the best flame dancer. What I'm talking about right now, I have no idea, but I hope it's resonating with you. Write in a comment, please, group number 2, if it is resonating with you. But this card is underneath the 9 of Wands, and this is why I was telling you that the wounds that you earned during this battle or path, they still cannot overpower your truth desire, your passion, and your longing for the beautiful future that you see around you. There is an importance of social communications in your situation right now. Some people who can help you, you have to ask them straightforwardly for help. You have to be the one who is moving forward and seeking for help. If you're not used to seeking for help straightforwardly, it might be a bit difficult and challenging for you. I feel some importance of older conflicts that has an impact on you right now, either with the same people who can help you or with other people. It could be for some of you that there are beliefs like they won't be able to help me in a way that I need. They won't be able to, they will not understand me. So some form of distrust. Is it the right word, right? You lack of trust again. That's what I hear. And your beautiful candle continue burning very, very straight and calmly. If we will compare it to previous group, this is like the most beautiful contrast I ever saw between two candles. Now I want to use the boring deck to see what's happening with your shadow part right now. We have 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands again, and the Judgment again. So because we have the repeating cards here, I feel that this new knowledge about the power of your desire, the fact that you are learning that your desire is stronger than your negative beliefs, your maybe passion, your longing to the true path is stronger than obstacles and circumstances, your acceptance of responsibility. This is a healing process of your shadow self. Remember, right, that our shadow self doesn't mean our bad self. Shadow part is the part that we are hiding in our closet. And when we accept it, when we learn about it, we basically build healthy relationships between different parts inside of us, right? Not hiding something, but actually looking it in the eyes and like embracing it with love and compassion. And that's what I see for you here happening. This is an acceptance of your, maybe even power. We can't say the word power because what else could represent Ace of Wands? Fire, desire, power, confidence. I can do it. I want it. I go for it. This is what I'm here for. And with the Judgment, I already said that this Judgment is a fire, like fire in this card represents this passion. Ace of Wands also is fire and all this stuff. Like, I feel that you were hiding for a very, very long time. You were hiding your true desires from yourself because it was not comfortable. You thought that it is not achievable. With the 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups here, 8 of Pentacles usually represent diligent work, right? And 2 of Cups, it is about connection between two souls or two parts of your soul, for example. For some of you, it is about healing relationships, diligently building healthy relationships with someone who is really important for you, healing those traumas of rejection, healing those negative beliefs. I feel that, yeah, there is a group of you would be who felt that they are unworthy of healthy relationships earlier in your life. Right now, you're accepting the responsibility. But if I want healthy relationships, this is me who has to work on it, you know? For others, it is about work, because I appreciate both cards, 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups, and I read them from one, like, in both ways, right? So if it is about your work and it is about your calling in career, in your place in life, this is about acceptance of the fact that, yes, for example, you have to stay creative and spontaneous and imaginative in your career. This is one side. But the other side, it is about responsibility, diligence, plans, schedules. I forgot this word. Discipline, right? Right? So this is about marrying two opposite sides inside you, because you will not be able to achieve your dream if you will only focus on like feminine part. You also have to have masculine part. And the opposite for some of you who has a lot of masculine part, planning and scheduling and staying like with the system, but you lack spontaneity, you lack fluidity and flexibility. Like you have to marry two different parts inside you, especially with Two of Cups, right? Like usually it is about relationships. Maybe, warning, maybe it is my personal belief, and I definitely don't want to say that I know better. Absolutely not. But in my opinion, no matter what our sexes or genders, I think that in pair of people, there are usually like divine feminine and divine masculine. Some person is more, contains more feminine, and some person contains more masculine. And when we unite, we kind of create this beautiful balance. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea, to be honest. That's just what I think right now about it. Anyway, let's look at some oracle cards for you. What else group number 2 have to know right now about their situation? Mouse, hiding in the dark. Panther in reverse, very interesting. Oh, and whoa. Okay, I will take all of them. Why not? Cards want to show themselves. Who am I to stop them? Vulture in reverse, camel in reverse, and unicorn. Oh, it's so beautiful. So see, here's the problem. This mouse upright and this unicorn upright, this is about your path. This is about your negative beliefs, your limiting situation inside you. This is about who you were playing. Or maybe continue playing right now. And this is a path that you have to go through those 3 challenges to be able to find your unicorn and fully accept it. The unicorn card is the card from Major Arcana, if we can say like this in this deck, spiritual animal, which represents third eye. And third eye is about our intuition. It is about seeing clearly what's happening. And I believe, again, about confidence, right? If I see clearly, then I have confidence in what I need to do next. But mouse on the opposite side sits in the dark, hides in the dark, focuses only on little things. And this is why mouse in this deck, it represents this very anxious being that because she cannot see full picture, she's so scared and anxious that there outside would be many predators. She always hiding from other beings. So yeah. Those cards are literally 2 opposite things. And this is your path right now. You are the unicorn. You have this inside you, this magic, this ability to even maybe see future for some of you, but the ability to see clearly, first of all. And you have to go through the challenge of the reversed panther. This is about problems with your negative emotions, first of all, with anger. How often do you judge yourself from hatred? How often are you mad on people around you? Vulture in reverse. Do you clean your environment? Do you clean your energy? Do you clean your again, your relationships, your perception? Because if everything is cluttered around you and inside you, then how you will be able to achieve this clarity that you're so longing for? And with the camel in reverse, I see here huge lack of, first of all, physical resistance, physical ability. Like, you might feel fatigue, you might feel that you become tired too fast, like you did only one action per day and you're already so much tired and exhausted. And this could happen exactly because your energetic channels, they might be cluttered right now with anger that you don't allow to express itself, unfortunately, and you like hiding it from yourself. You're avoiding addressing straightforwardly situations that made you mad, made you annoying, and then in some moment it just bursts out of you. For example, first of all, on yourself, you're transferring your anger, first of all, on yourself because of the harsh words, like absolutely any judgment toward yourself. This is a representation of your suppressed emotions. So I feel here those three important lessons that you have to learn, and to be able to go through those lessons. Dear group number 2, find ways how to address your anger. There are many, many different resources online who can help you with this. Absolutely, definitely, one of the most important problems in your life right now is this clutter of energy, either something in material world or something inside of you. You need to work on your routine, on your cleanse of your emotions, or again, outer world. And you have to find what's happening with your body, because I feel that your body is highly affected by your emotions right now. Like camel is an animal who stores in their body so much water, right? Because they need it to be able to move through the desert. But camel in reverse, I see here this problems with the stored water. I see here this lack of access to your stored water. And what is water? Water are our emotions. And we see here even this moon on the card of the camel that reminds us about connection of emotions, intuition, moon. It's like you have to learn how to access your emotions inside you and use them to solve your problems. Because I think many people forget about anger, that it is not just obsolete emotion. Anger has its reasons, as well as fear, as well as helplessness, right? Like there are reasons for your emotions, and all your emotions are valid. And you have to learn how to listen to them, and you have to learn how to attend to your emotions. Like they are not your enemies. Maybe some of you still feel like it. And to finish your beautiful reading, I want to use this big, beautiful deck, archetype 1. What supporting messages, Spirit, you can tell to our group number 2 today? And we have the shadow. This is so interesting. I'm going to read the description of this card just because it's my very new deck and I still didn't learn about meanings of this deck. However, even right now, I think that it's really a beautiful synchronicity that we get exactly the card shadow when I asked for supporting messages for you. Your shadow part is your huge support. Something that you are still maybe afraid of or ashamed of is part of your power here, is part of your support. The shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, eliminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourself and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, "No, anything but that," you're touching shadow. Find support from this deep inner work and move towards the shadow with patience and compassion. So find support in this deep inner work. If you are already right now in the process of deep inner work, you're doing everything right. Continue moving through this work. I know how difficult it could be, so support from spirit for you is that you're doing everything right. And if you experience pain, that's exactly what you need to unfortunately experience to be able to break through. If you are on the step where you feel that need for work, but you still didn't start it, this is another supporting message from spirit to you. You're feeling everything right. Please, please, please attend your wounds, attend your shadow. Please do some deep inner work, either with therapists or maybe some ritual or deep and honest conversation with someone. There are so many things that can trigger our inner, deeper work. And sometimes we need quite a few days to go through it. But if you have an intention for clarity, it's so beautiful that you have white color candle here, right? If you want to bring the light in your situation, the light, the clarity, the knowledge, then you will be able to do it. It is unavoidable. Your intention is the only thing that you need right now. Intention and trust into the universe and into the unknown and into the miracles that can happen to you. I want to really support you, group number 2. If you feel that you are cracked open right now, use it to set yourself free, to open yourself more to the miracles of life, to the universe that is inside, trapped inside you. It could be very scary, and some of you might be in a pretty difficult part. Others of you who still resonate with this reading could be on a much lighter stage of your healing, but no matter where you are right now, the situation is important. The situation is really important. Yes, it is time to address what was bothering you. And as the book, Archetype book said, if there is a thought, anything but that, you have to address it, dear group number 2. Those were all messages for today for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment. It's really important, and I'm interested if something resonated with you today. And of course, I want to ask you to subscribe if you still didn't do it, because it's even more important for my small channel. And I'm going to see you in next readings. Bye! Welcome group 3. For you we have card Messenger with blue color candle, and this card represents the message that your soul wanted to hear right now. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. I feel here that it could be really important for you to understand that you are the messenger, you are the one who bring harmony and balance. And if for some reason you don't feel like it right now, it doesn't mean that like your role changes in the world. There are different circumstances, there are different states, but it doesn't change the inner truth that is inside you. You are a light worker, are more than sure. Words that you are telling others when you want to help them has a huge impact. This is really important. And also for some of you, I feel this message that if you feel lost right now, if you don't see the clarity in your path, if you so much want to receive the answer on some of your questions, they are coming to you. They are coming to you through signs and through synchronicities. And definitely you want to have focus on your throat chakra right now. Opening your throat chakra, working on it might help you to hear this very quiet voice of the truth of your intuition that you might be thinking right now so much. Before we begin our reading, I want to do an intentional candle with you. You decided to choose blue color candle, and this is exactly the color of the throat chakra. So if you have any intention, any desire to be able to express yourself freely, maybe you want to tell some person something straightforwardly, if it's about the conflict in communication, or it could be about your inner conflict that don't allow you to express yourself freely in your work or your creative place. Please think about your desire. What do you want in this situation? And try to formulate it through I want. I want to be able to express my feelings and desires straightforwardly. I want to be able to sing freely. I want to talk confidently and charismatically on camera. Just think about an intention that is connected to using your fifth chakra, your throat chakra. And before we lit the candle, I want to ask you to do 3 deep breaths in with me together. So please do a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And last time. And out. Please focus on your intention right now. Your fire is moving, and it's obviously because my window is open right now. However, still, even the fact that I decided to open a window right now, and even if the fire is moving, it gives me a pretty straightforward energy here. I read it as an importance of connection to the chakra that represents air energy. And chakra representing air energy is our actually heart chakra. Suddenly, for some of you who didn't know about it, I believe that it could be pretty sudden information as it was for me. I believe it is because our lungs are near our heart. So basically when we breathe in, we connect this element with our heart chakra. And yeah, why it could be suddenly for those of you who didn't know about it, because in our Tarot tradition, right, air element, it is about our mind. So how can we connect, and how can we connect our heart to our mind and to our throat? Are our thoughts based on our heart desires? Do we speak from love? Those questions you need to ask yourself. And there is a need to speak out loud love, words of appreciation. There's a big need in your throat chakra for those positive words to be expressed. That's what I want to say. It doesn't mean that you need to practice insincere positive attitudes, no. But it means that you lack sincere positive words that you always can find in the reality right now. And for those of you who are already practicing, like practice of gratitude, right, practice of appreciation, may try to ask yourself, in what area of life do you avoiding this gratitude? Is there something where you continue still judging yourself? And we are going to use Star Seeker deck today for your reading, and we have 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Do you cry? Did you cry lately? The Sun, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. So interesting. Like I pick cards randomly in the deck. I don't take them, all of them in a row, Mercury retrograde. My dear Mercury retrograde. The death. And why I said that it is interesting, because in previous group we had the same situation here, 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. So interesting. Because you know why it's interesting? Because in your situation it could mean different message. So the main energy that I'm reading here right now is the energy of tears, sadness, pity. It feels as if you are disappointed in something, and first of all, you're disappointed in the results. Like you did some work, you tried to achieve something, but then the result was not what you was expecting, and that made you feel tired and maybe even betrayed by forces of nature, by yourself. Maybe for some of you, it is like even despair. Again, the situation repeats itself. You're so much ready to departure from these feelings. You don't want to repeat the same process again. And this is very good news for me, because with the Hermit and death, I feel that you are ready to at least look straightforwardly into the bright light of inner knowledge. You are ready to accept that this doesn't work anymore. I want it differently. A 6 of Swords and Ace of Swords telling me about your determination, actually. You want to go out from it. And this is so precious and so important. Like I feel here a shift from your focus. Before it, you were focusing more on secondary desires. And right now you're shifting your focus on your primary desires. And what I mean by primary desires is the desire to be in peace and in love, first of all, with yourself. It's like you're asking yourself a question on, yes, I want to go down this path, but while I'm walking it, I want to feel comfortable how I can do it. It says you're changing exactly your perception and perspective on how you can do it. Because I feel that maybe earlier you didn't pay enough attention to the process. You were over-focused on the result, while the process is your life, while the process exactly the most important thing. It is the majority of time. You're spending your time in the process of walking down your path. Results are quite short, you know. This is about changing your attitude towards routine. I feel that earlier it could drain you, like this, this meme, going on my stupid walk for my stupid mental health. And I feel here that you're changing your perspective and you start to appreciate the stupid walk itself. Not only the fact that it helps to your mental health, but the fact that it's actually interesting that you actually like to walk. Please translate it to your actions, right? Your routine actions that you were more awaiting earlier, and now you start to actually feel them. You start to actually enjoy, slowly but surely, you start to enjoy those actions, and you're basically growing. This is a really deep growth here, and so beautiful. And the card of the Sun that is below 3 of Swords, yes, it talks about disappointment here. But on the other side, it's still in your reading, and it's near 6 of Swords with your determination to move forward. And it's like the more you're focusing on your adequate comfort here and now, the easier for you it would be to achieve your dreams. I want to use the boring deck to ask Spirit about your shadow part, what's happening with it right now. And we have Temperance, and this is so actually resonating with what I was talking about. 9 of Pentacles, so beautiful. Death again, really cool, and Queen of Cups. So I see here that with your shadow part, it's actually a very good situation right now happening, because emotions, this sadness might be, this negative part of your situation that you're experiencing right now, actually connects with your true self more and more, connects you with your true self more and more. It's like when you feel despair, when you're tired from playing roles, when you're tired from lying, right, yourself or others, you can accept your inner parts better that you were hiding from the light. Obviously, with the Death and the Queen of Cups, this is a transformation of your attitude and your relationships with your emotions, with your intuition. Interesting here that we see that like this cup, and there is a word boring on it. I'm not sure if it's easy to see on the camera. What's boredom, actually? This is the question. Boredom is the suppressed annoyance you have to understand. So the transformation in your emotions, in your attitude towards emotion, means that you start to accept your annoyance more. You start to see why something is bothering you and why you want to change it. Like before, you were closing your eyes, you were just ignoring those little signals from your heart. Right now, you're ready to accept them, because you know that the more you ignore those little signals from your heart, the stronger it will punch you later, you know? Yeah. With Temperance and Nine of Pentacles, I see here that like your shadow really, really wants you to accept the fact that you have to move slowly, and you have to actually appreciate your movement forward, even when it is slow. You're going towards your full acceptance of responsibility, of your solitary responsibility, right? I am responsible for my reactions. Yes, other people or circumstances can have an impact on me, but this is me who has to work with my reactions after it. I can feel despair, I can feel loneliness, or I can feel anger or resentment. It's normal to experience these emotions. However, what's going after it? How I respond on those emotions? Do I have actual, for example, psychological or spiritual instruments that can help me with this? And if I don't have them, then this is my work to search for those instruments. It's very beautiful. And for some of you, everything that I'm talking about, it's already in the past, and you are like, you're strongly on this path already. You're walking down this path for quite some time. But for many of you, it is another beginning. Let's use oracle cards to see what else Spirit has for you. What interesting message and important message here for you. We have wolf in reverse, butterfly in reverse, bee in reverse, and gazelle. So, dear group number 3, I feel this resistance towards the change. Many things that I said, you at least feel them in your heart, and you might resonate with them, thinking that they sound pretty legit. However, with the butterfly in reverse and the bee in reverse, I feel that this is literally resistance from hard work, a resistance from transformation. You got 2 cards of death, and you got card of butterfly, which represents exactly card of death. The time has come to accept that past you has to go. Yes. Wolf in reverse here represents the challenge of over control. And I feel it like anxiety and desire to be dominating and controlling, to be able to control reactions of others around you, like all circumstances around you. However, because it is more about anxiety and like inadequate dominance, you cannot feel confidence. However, we have here this gazelle upright, and this is a message from Spirit to you to look around, to feel the beauty of your situation. There is beauty of your situation. There are always beauty in every situation. And to access the vulnerable trust that everything is going okay and as it should. Because when gazelle is upright, it is about confidence. She is vulnerable. She is tender, and there are predators somewhere. But she is calm and confident. She sees around her pretty far away, and she can allow herself to rest right now. So it's quite opposite energy from this wolf in reverse, right? This is opposite to anxiety. It is confidence and calmness. So this is a reminder from universe, from Spirit to you. Accept your change. Accept the fact that some situation already changed and it will never be the same, and you have to change with it. Trust to the universe that it will lead you into the right direction. And to finish your reading, I want to use the archetype deck to ask Spirit for support message, additional support message for you, my dear group number 3. And we have the heart. Oh, I'm going to read the explanation of this card right now, but I already see this reminder that I was right. And if you want to unclog your throat, your ability to express yourself, you have to connect with your heart more. You have to do maybe some meditations on opening your heart. You have to feel your heart every day. And of course, you have to do gratitude practice. This is really important. So the heart. It is the heart, the home, the center, the throne. It is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There is no in between. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it, as the world, with its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. It's so beautiful. I'm so emotional. The success in your life lies within your heart. It is not outside you, it is inside. This heaven on earth is inside you. And every time when you feel tired or you feel that the situation is unfair to you, come back to your heart. In your heart, all is fair. In your heart, there is the truth. There is calmness, confidence, and love. And you can stay there as much as you need. You really so much need to work on the opening your heart. I feel here that sometimes you forget about it, and sometimes you are over-focusing on the outer shell of the world, forgetting about the truth that is inside you, right? Group number 3. Those were all messages for you. Thank you for being with me today. I really want to ask you to comment down below if something resonated with you. That might, first of all, help to my channel, and second, I read all comments and I'm interested in how my work resonating with people who watch it. And I really want to ask you to subscribe because it's also very important for my channel and for me. And we're going to see each other next time. Bye.